So guys, I really expected to see the damaged police car, but it's possible that they already towed that away. So this came over as a job as a RMP accident or a police car accident. But where was the accident? So looks like perhaps. How you doing, sir? How you doing? Speak English? So it looks like perhaps the RMP or the police car. You know what? I think I need better lighting. I'll use my professional lighting. Tungsten? How's that look? Oh, bright. I know what I torture my interviewees with. So anyway, went over as an RMP accident or a police car accident. Don't see the police car anyway. I do see a police car, but I believe that is the police car that responded to this job. The officers were reported to be in stable condition, and they appeared to be in stable condition as well in the ambulance, alert and conscious. Now I did see another job where it said with this intersection in Brooklyn there was a pedestrian struck with a hit and run vehicle. I don't see what that has to do with the police car accident. I'm not sure if the jobs were one and the same or not. Hopefully I'll get to the bottom of it. But, ooh, an ambulance, oh, hold on, ambulance is leaving. So anyway, yeah, they both left. Usually, you know, I've been to quite a few of these jobs, and I have noticed where the RMP, the police car, is usually still on scene, damaged, and but I'm pretty surprised that the damaged police car was not on scene, and I don't know, I mean, they must have either drove it back to the precinct real quick because it was drivable. I just heard minor injuries, neck and back, I believe, which is pretty common for minor accidents. So we'll see what else is going on. I'm gonna put this light back. Another police car that just showed up, but it looks like that's SRG. And I'm surprised. I'll show you guys. That's SRG right there. I think maybe they're looking for the damaged RMP, but it's not even here. Unless of course it was an unmarked, which I did not see any unmarks here either. So kind of weird, kind of strange. I'm just, like I said, I'm willing to bet they just drove that minorly damaged RMP. They call it RMP. If anybody doesn't know what that stands for, Radio Motor Patrol. But they call it the police cars in New York City. Let's see what y'all say. Watching from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. How you doing? My reference to Milwaukee would be Home Alone. Dun, 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 dun. How did this happen? We do not know how this happened. All we heard is it was a police car accident with injuries. Minor injuries, though. As you might have seen, I zoomed in on with my telephoto lens. You guys probably may not have seen the occupants of the ambulance, the officers, etc., and the EMTs. What's your name? I never got it. The name is Adam West. Is that J. Cole Pollard? Yo, yo, yo. How you doing? Home Alone reference, Sheboygan, 1 hour north of Milwaukee. How you doing over here? I actually wanted to ask you, where do you get your jacket from? This is a, I don't know if this is the proper, this is a Condor Zero non-insulated soft shell jacket, right? So if you just buy the regular Condor jacket, it's called, I forget what it's called, but the regular ones are insulated with fleece, right? And this right here, as you can see, I don't know if you can. Actually, you can. This is not insulated. So this is a single polyester layer, which is breathable. So unlike a hard shell nylon jacket, you could, I mean, I've wore this in the summer rain. I've wore this in the summer rain, and honestly, it's not the hottest thing ever. But what I do like is that it is flexible. Incident response. I am glad that you had a great night watching this. I just wish I went live more because we did hit a few other jobs, and I just didn't think to go live. But you know what? We never know what else we might hit tonight. So yeah, this is a Condor Zero soft shell jacket. Now on the back, about the features, it comes with a stowable hood. So you see how thick this is. This hood is actually stowed and folded underneath. I don't know if you can see this, but the Velcro on the rear is custom, right? So I had to actually get it sewn on there, as well as the Velcro on the front. The Velcro here on the upper chest. It does, however, come with bilateral sleeves with Velcro, so you can attach whatever morale patches, etc., to your jacket. I do have it set up this way as well. Now, if anyone is curious or asks, hey, where do I get one of these? I'm very specific about how I like gear, and I do know that in the military, for example, they wear the right arm shoulder flags reversed, right? So why do they do that? It's like because it's the correct way. Like if they were running with a flag, if I were running this way, the flag would fly this way, right? So that's the reason why to do it. So they don't actually make this flag. I actually had to get this flag, the regular side one, cut it in half and flip it upside down, and then had it sewn like this just to get it reversed. So that's how badly I wanted that red blue flag on there. Because hey, we support PD and fire, police and fire, you know. And it helps to know that we're not like one of those because there are certain groups who like to show up. I'm not going to mention any name. There are certain groups in New York City, maybe in worldwide, but I just know them to be in New York City, that will show up to every as many police encounters as they can, especially if someone's getting arrested, in hopes to catch the police doing something wrong so they can bust them or expose them, whatever it is the case may be. So as opposed to those folks, I think it's important to show that we support police and fire. And we have members who are either retired, former, or even currently volunteering either with fire, police, or even EMS. So yeah, like I said, the front is just all custom, the Velcro front, rear. The only thing I think is weird is the pockets on the left and right. It's not like, you know how you like your pockets like. I can talk about gear all day. I'm like there's a saying in the tactical community about gear whores, and I'm definitely one of them. And I got that from the airsoft community. If anybody gonna hear about airsoft, it's kind of like paintball but more realistic. Anyway, so the pockets, usually you like them down low, but these pockets are up high, right? So the idea with that, and I would show you the body armor and everything, but I don't feel like going in the trunk. Anyway, the body armor goes over, let's say if the body armor were to go over this jacket, you're able to access your pockets from the side because there are openings in the body armor, specifically plate carriers, which are mainly designed just to hold that ceramic plate, which is, I believe, resistant to, say, AK-47 rounds, rifle rounds, and such. I believe the Special Operations Forces in most branches, at least some of them, do wear plate carriers as opposed to the full, the soft armor and then the plate carrier over that, or body armor that combines both the soft and hard plates. Thank you for the answer. You're busy, I get it. I want to live stream more too. Incident response is on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, and so are we. Where did you order your jacket from? Custom text and jacket itself. So the custom text, go to 1-800-NameTape.com. Just for something like this, it's about $350. Click on color tapes. This is a 5-inch tape. This is a 3-inch tape. It is the 3-inch tapes can be useful for your sleeves or your caps or hats and such, or anything where it just you need 3 inches. It also comes in 4 inches or 5 inches. It comes with different fabrics, different colors. I'd stay away from the webbed fabric. I would just go with fabric, not webbed, because webbed is nylon and fabric is, I believe, polyester or something like that. It's thinner, and it is preferable. The embroidery looks much better on the fabric as well, just warning you. And you can get it without Velcro or with Velcro. I'd get it with the Velcro because I stick it on Velcro. That's the new school military style. They stick all their name tapes and flags and such all in Velcro. Everything's Velcro. It's like the Velcro craze. Of course, some people call it hook and loop. Because the old style was they would literally all their name tapes, their patches sewn to each BDU battle dress uniform. But nowadays, I do believe they don't need as many patches and name tapes because they're able, like when they do the laundry or whatever, even when I do the laundry, I take all the patches off, do the laundry, and then reattach them once the clothes are dried or whatever. And I'm able to interchange these patches to let's say, I mean, I got a similar setup, the Condor fleece, the Alpha fleece jacket that's under here with that same setup, you know, with the press and loud labs. Technically, this is supposed to be under here, but you know, this, I'm redoing this jacket, or actually, I'm redoing like a navy jacket or something. Um, and yeah, this jacket is set up similarly because this is more of like a fleece layer. And let's say it's summer and it's hot and it's raining, I can ditch this fleece layer, right, and just wear that polyester shell, which is great in rain. Or maybe it's not freezing like 30 degrees right now or 40 degrees, and I may not need this third layer. Enough about gear. Let's see what jobs there are out there. Oh, there's an ambulance. Like, you guys see it? That could be a good shot for me to get. If it passes down here, I'm totally grabbing my camera real quick and grabbing that. Maybe you guys can watch me from. Yeah, I think it's getting a little closer. It's a funny thing, I was fiddling with all these SD cards. I was confused which that I even had an SD card in there in the first place. I don't know what job they were going to. I guess we'll probably find out. I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy that's gonna chase an ambulance, you know? Because anyone who's been in this, or anyone who knows about EMS, if you chase ambulances, you're gonna chase sick jobs and abdominal pain jobs, and a lot of geriatric jobs. I mean, that's the reality of EMS. And they're always, especially in high call volume areas or neighborhoods, they're always super busy. So I remember when I rode along with FDNY EMS once, and yeah, we pretty much went to like, old lady fell off the bed, old lady fell in some other place, in a public place. Random person assaulted a kid. That could probably have been newsworthy, but I don't think the kid was hurt that bad. They bandaged his head, transported to the hospital. Just jobs like that. Did not even recall any shootings, accidents even, you know. And the EMT actually said, "Hey, sorry man, sorry you couldn't see much." I'm telling him like, "Hey, I know how it is, you know." Looks like there's an injured cop in New Jersey. So I'm just gonna check real quick, guys, what else is going on real quick. Just give me a second. All right, so yeah. Oh, incident response. I ordered the jacket on Amazon. Consider going to eBay as well. Just make sure it's new, I guess. So I'm gonna feed this job in, guys. It's not a big job, but it is a job, right? Got some other jobs tonight, and you guys can watch it already on Instagram. We have been putting stuff out on social media on the same day, sometimes, and definitely tonight, especially for jobs that aren't especially newsworthy. We also put a giant watermark there so no one can steal it, right? There was a stabbing in Sunset Park, Brooklyn. You can see that on Instagram. And that's the preview quickie version. You know, it's not the extended real version that you'll see like tomorrow or whatever. Also posted a perp walk of this guy who was arrested finally for a crime he committed in October. Him and two other guys, I believe, they like broke into a retired cop's house, and he's wanted for all kinds of charges: breaking, entering, assault, rape, theft, grand larceny. He stole this guy's car, tied him up, like did all kinds of messed up stuff. So yeah, he finally got arrested. Got him at the precinct during the perp walk. Sorry, at the SVU unmarked. It's an unmarked building. SVU for Special Victims Unit, where they process the perps and speak to the victims. Perhaps got that on Instagram and Facebook, and did some other jobs. Guy got assaulted by three perps. We're all arrested, by the way, and we captured the exchange between them, the heated drama, just yelling at each other, cursing, dropping N-bombs, you know, just like a crazy verbal exchange in Bed-Stuy. We got the victim and one of the perps arrested in the police car. Besides that, can't think of other jobs. We got other jobs in progress. I'll leave it at that. And I'm gonna go ahead and feed this footage. I'll take some last questions if anybody is asking. Maybe I can just like try and drive in the direction that I need to go here. Yeah, I know. I'll just go north. Don't need all these lights. I'll go north. And that's how I'll get to where I need to go. So, yeah, anybody want to say anything else, questions, whatever, cool. I do have to check out Scott's live broadcast. I don't like missing them either. Looks like incident response is already commenting right now. Thanks for going live, etc. Incident response, you are welcome. We are committed to going live, getting with the program that is the fine example set by the Los Angeles team that started Loud Labs years ago, established quite a brand. And yeah, I mean, there's only a few things that happened tonight. Car crashed into scaffolding in the city. Was a box truck on the LIE that crashed into the center divider and was stuck underneath the Francis Lewis overpass. That was quite a job. There was a barricaded person. They were requesting a negotiation team in regards to that job. Not sure how it ended or concluded though. Always keeping my ears open. I don't believe anybody got shot tonight, which is kind of shocking, but not too surprising at the same time. Because I can recall, I believe last year, where it was just freezing. And so, where's the crime tonight? Nobody got shot or stabbed or anything. So we just concluded at the time that we're too cold to be committing any crimes. Just wanted to stay home and chill or whatever. So we got 15 folks watching. Somebody should make a comment so I can respond to it. You get the road view. I need to elevate that. When did you start before merging? Yeah, I need to get rid of the static. So we started back in May. We started back in May 2018 now? Yeah, I do believe 2017, May 2017 we started as NYC 9/11 News. So my original intention was to have it called, and I did actually have that name for a moment. It was NYC Emergency News, but it just felt that was too long, you know? Like that was a really long name. Wasn't as catchy either. So it came out with NYC 9/11 News, because, you know, what's a shorter version of emergency? 911. So NYC 911 News. And the funny thing about the name is that, and you know, the way, of course, the way I dressed. I love tactical wear, by the way. And people say, "Oh, what is it? Like you're like the city news or something? You know, you work for the city. Only you are allowed to film the fires and the shootings and all that." And I thought that was kind of funny, because there is no such thing as the New York City news or press or whatever. I mean, our press cards say City of New York Press, but all that means is that we're credentialed by the city, which technically we're credentialed by the New York City Police Department. Like, we actually have to show up to One Police Plaza to get our New York City press cards. And an officer does have to review the materials prior to issuing us a city press card. Ooh.
Arrival I want to say in truck 10 copy K. That's Long Island Expressway going eastbound at Casino Boulevard.
LIE and Casino. Alright, I'm gonna see if this might be a job. Stay tuned. If this is a job, I will go back live when I am close to the scene, because I can't, at least I try not to multitask too much. So hopefully this is a job. Person trapped in a vehicle accident. I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for watching. Where do I live in New York? I'm probably not going to say where I live in New York, but I don't live in Manhattan. How about that, huh? Don't live in a city. It's too expensive. And the places that are probably affordable in Manhattan, you probably don't want to live there because unless you're a stringer who likes to cover a lot of shootings. Where am I right now, or where do I live? Let's see what else. Are you heading to the scene now? Not necessarily. I'm gonna find out the distance to this job before I consider heading over there or seeing who else might be near there. Alright, so keep you guys posted. If it is a confirmed job, I may or will go live again. So just some quick questions. Are you heading to see now? Possibly. When did you start merging? Twitter from UK. Keep up the good work. Anthony Green. You know, I try, mate. I try. You all me, mate. Yeah, I love British accents, and I love the movie Snatch and Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Awesome movie. And let's not forget that zombie movie with somebody tell me that zombie movie. That was a great movie. It was hilarious. Take care, guys. Adam West reporting from the Brooklyn section of Brooklyn. Loud Labs News, New York City. Take care, guys. I might go on.